NXT, 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 NXT. Here's something we haven't done in a while. Wrestling reviews. How long? A year, maybe more, since I've done like an official thing similar to this. I'm back, baby. What's up, guys? Jordan WS here, talking about NXT Lowell. If you read the title, you know this is a new series I'm starting out, testing the waters with, called Rapid Reviews. Not going to go into extreme detail, just going to share my experience of the event and what I thought of it in 5 minutes or less. So, without further ado, guys, let's get started. NXT Lowell, the house show that everyone has been talking about because of the crazy ending to its main event. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe for the NXT title. It's a house show. You got the champion Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe, a big match to hype up the crowd and give the sold-out Lowell Auditorium what they deserve. What do you expect at a house show? Do you expect Samoa Joe to defeat Finn Balor in the main event? Because that's exactly what happened. Everyone was talking about this because, yeah, we've seen little title changes in the past couple years. Not many even, but little title changes here or there. Like, I remember the World Tag Team Championships with The Miz and Morrison, I believe it was, captured it. That hasn't happened in years. The last time that I can recall is Kevin Nash or Diesel at that point, powerbombing Bob Backlund in like 7 or 9 seconds, something really quick like that, to pick up the championship. That was in Madison Square Garden. This was in Lowell. They had like a trio of house shows going at NXT. The first time they had ever come to NXT. And I was there live. If you look at my Twitter, you'll see it. One of, if not the greatest live wrestling experiences I have ever had. That is including WrestleMania 29, where I was only like 3 or 4 rows away. Great experience in and of itself. We're talking about NXT Lowell. And it was an awesome show. But to think that in the Lowell Memorial Auditorium, when they're having 3 other house shows in Poughkeepsie and Kingston, I believe the other, or 3 house shows total, 2 others. Math. Not my forte. But they decide to do it in Lowell, of all places. It's not even a televised event. It's crazy to me. And to be there was just an honor. It's insane that the one NXT house show that I was able to attend, you catch lightning in a bottle and stuff like that. But this was an amazing show, guys. It's crazy. It's insane. But honestly, the ending of this show is the icing on the cake, at least for me, because I had an incredible experience. There was not a bad match on this card. I mean, this is all people are talking about, but every other match, Asuka versus Alexa Bliss, Mojo Rawley versus Riddick Moss, Bayley and Carmella versus Dana Brooke and Peyton Rice, which I personally was probably my favorite moment of the match, because as you can see, I am a hugger. And that just happened. I am a hugger, and I'm a huge fan of Bayley, always have been. Picked up this shirt the night I was there, and when she came by, I was saying, Bayley, Bayley. She recognized it, she saw it. I didn't get a hug right away, but she did throw this wristband right here my way, asking, do you want it? What do you think I said, guys? I said, yes, of course. Nicest gal, so fun to watch, so cool, and afterwards, I did get that signature hug. It was great to see one Dana Brooke back in action, and I got into a bit of a shouting match with her as well as Alexa Bliss. That's always great. That's part of why I love this show too, because we were front and center, something that I am so blessed to have experienced, because any seat at a WWE show is awesome. They have the best talent. 90% of the time, they put on the best wrestling shows in the USA, I'd say, around. They are the biggest wrestling company of all time. They have the ability to do that. But to be front and center, it felt like I was at one of these mom and pop indie shows with the rusty old barricade, and they're in some like Memorial Hall or middle school gymnasium, like Native Wrestling Federation, the one that yours truly did put on a couple years back. It's just so surreal to be there and to be interacting with Nakamura or American Alpha or all these guys and having these interactions. It's so surreal. Had the most amazing time. Some of the other matches in the card, again, there was not a bad one. You had the hometown boys, Tommaso Ciampa and Biff Busick, now going by Chris Gerard. Probably as far as the match itself, just what happened inside the ring is concerned, best match of the night in my estimation. Dash and Dawson, the Revival, versus the American Alpha. Probably the best match that I personally have seen from them. And I know I'm a little biased, but I think it was great. But on the subject of being biased, I've seen a lot of people saying that it's it's weird to have Balor's reign go down the toilet with a house show, and Lowell no less, and, it's a stupid decision, we're not going to see it on TV, blah, 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 blah. That may be true, but I'm still happy to have seen it live, boys. And even so, I don't think that that's the case. Hear me out here. Two great things can come from Finn Balor losing the title and Samoa Joe winning it. Discluding Finn Balor getting called up and discluding it happening, the fact that it happened at a house show can get two great things. It gets more butts and seats, in the words of one Tony Schiavone, because people see this. They see on the Twitter page, or they see on the app, they see, oh my god, anything can happen at a house show. I was going to use this money to buy a bucket of... I don't know. I was going to use it to buy a bucket of cheese balls, I don't know. Now, seeing that Finn Balor, the demon, or I guess in this case it was the man, regardless, it was still cool to throw the hands up during his entrance. Either way, they're going to see it, and they're going to say, oh my god, anything can happen, just like at a Raw, just like at a pay-per-view. I gotta pick up tickets, because I'm gonna have a great show regardless. This is a great show, and I could see the title changing hands. Do I really want to miss this? So that's gained from it. You also have to take into account that NXT, what you see on the WWE Network, I was gonna say on TV, but it's not TV, it's the network for $9.99. What you see on the network isn't in real time. Most of the time it's not live, and it can be taped weeks, sometimes even months in advance. So if they had Balor lose to Joe, not only would it leak to the internet, ruining that surprise, it wouldn't feel as spontaneous when he inevitably, bleh, can't speak. When Balor inevitably gets called up to the main roster. Because it would be like, okay, he lost the title 4 months ago. He's coming. Yep, they're setting it up with the... There he is, but see, I know he lost the title, so it's not as cool to me. Having it happen at a house show, you're still shell-shocked from that. You're reeling after that, and I think, hopefully this gets aired before Monday. If it doesn't, you can let me know in the comment section below. You were wrong. And try to edit this before Monday. I'm gonna say, after this...
Who's that? Balor?
Yeah! See you all on Monday. Yeah!
He's going raw. He's going raw. Did you get that on tape? Yes. Holy shit. He's going.
We have a pretty good chance of seeing Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. So this is my rapid review of NXT Lowell, guys. It's crazy. It's thrown together. It's jumbled. I like doing reviews of wrestling. I've missed it. I love doing the Impact reviews. Regardless of the mixed reception they got, I really did love doing them for you guys. And I hope you can find some enjoyment out of me doing this here, because I really like writing for y'all. Either way, let me know if I messed up in the comment section below, and let me know what you thought of NXT Lowell, whether you were there live and had the fortune and the privilege of doing that, or just from what you heard. You think it was a good decision, a bad decision, everything that happened with Balor and Joe, any clips you've seen of the Gerard Ciampa match. Let me know, guys. Love hearing from y'all. Love making videos. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this. Jordan WS. Catch you later.